But over my shoulder is the training trailer that the State Fire Marshal Division, we have 3 of these training trailers that are strategically located around the state, one in St. Cloud, one in Mankato, and one in Detroit Lakes. And what they're for, it's for fire departments across the state, from the metro to greater Minnesota, where they can use this as a tool to sharpen their skills.
This trailer is a wonderful opportunity to do that and really aids the public in being able to bring that type of training to its firefighters in their community. Very grateful to have this opportunity to work with this trailer on my department and look forward to using it again this year.
Whenever I go out and talk with training officers and fire chiefs at different departments, when I ask them about training and what they want, they always want hands-on training. This training prop gives them that opportunity to get hands-on training in a lot of different skills that, as Scott alluded to, if you don't get an acquired structure to be able to do some of these drills, you're not necessarily going to get the opportunity to do them. So getting up on a roof and actually cutting a hole in a roof, using forcible entry equipment on the doors to be able to pry those open. We've also looked at how else we can use the trailer besides those few opportunities that we have, and it's allowed us as program directors to be able to come up with some ideas as far as doing different rescue drills for firefighters, especially when other firefighters go down, and how we are going to move those firefighters around and how we can use this prop to facilitate that.
Again, we have 3 of these strategically located throughout the state, one in St. Cloud, one in Mankato, and one in Detroit Lakes. So at this time we'll show you how this actually works and how our firefighters are actually trained. And at the end of the day, this is going to save lives not only of citizens but also of firefighters, of learning how to do these tasks safely.
In this scenario, Maplewood Fire will use their aerial device that gain access to the chimney. Not all times can we get to that point because of how far away the house might be from the street, or trees might be in the way, or power lines and that sort of thing. So they'll go up the ladder, take a chain, drop it down through the chimney and try to clean it out like if the chimney had a fire in it. Predominantly we see this a lot out in the rural area, especially now with the heating season coming in front of us. So what he'll do is actually drop that chain down through the chimney and try to knock down the creosote that's burning inside of the chimney down into the fireplace area so they can get cleaned out. If they couldn't get their aerial device to there, they would access it by the ladders and a roof ladder that they have set up beside it. It's a good application, like Training Officer Holst said, that a lot of times we can't practice this without getting an acquired structure, and sometimes that's not possible. Some fire departments will deploy water, use water down the chimney. Each department's trained kind of on their own protocols and have their own SOPs, SOGs to decide how to fight the fire. Firefighters now will access the roof, get up under their roof ladder, which is their safety. In case the roof collapses below them, he's sounding the roof to see how good it is. Stepping up onto the roof ladder. That provides them with real good safety while they're up on the roof in case something happens below them and some part of the roof falls in. Makes one cut up in the top, one down on the outside. Finishes up the cut coming down on the inside by the ladder. Now he'll take and use his pike pole and knock that wood in. Then he'll reach down inside with his pike pole to knock out the attic space if there's anything up there. Demonstrate cutting the bolts off of a door now. The bolts are on the outside of that door. He can cut it down the middle like that, and then he'll come and he'll just chop that off, and then he'll just knock that bolt right on through. Firefighters, even seasoned firefighters, will find it difficult holding that saw up at that kind of angle with that kind of pressure pushing back on you. So it's a good training session to get them to get used to using that. Now he's knocking the bolt through. And again, this is something we can do over and over and over again. Each firefighter can get a chance to go ahead and use that saw and practice that skill. The better off they are at this, better off they're going to be gaining access into a building at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.